So I just turned back onto Highway 8320 to start heading north, and I come across this. I just happened to notice this outside to my right. Just kind of glanced over at it. And they have a bunch of stuff here. They've got a tank. They've got a tribute to our fallen soldiers. To all of you folks who have fought in wars, you have my sincere thank you. And if you lost your life, you have my sincere thank you. And may you all rest in peace. Look at that tank. I haven't filmed a tank since I think my Jackson episode. Look at that thing. Is that too cool or what? Oh, it gets better. Oh, it gets much better. Look at this place, how it's decked out. It's the headquarters. There are some cars here, so maybe they're open. They've got the part of a wing of a plane. And then they got this guy telling us to hit the deck. The deck bar is now open. 1st Cavalry Division, it says down here. The 1st Team, the Kettle Moraine, Wisconsin chapter of the 1st Cavalry Division, generously donated the decals on this Vietnam-era Cobra helicopter. The 1st Cavalry Division was the only American division to fight in all 4 Corps tactical zones during the Vietnam War. What are they talking about, you may ask? They're talking about this. This helicopter. Right here. Look at that. Wow. They have a helicopter on site too. Unbelievable. Look at that. Oh, there's more. You've got your sign. I love these kind of signs. They don't tell you how far you're going or how far you have to go, but you know, kind of reminds me of MASH. Then you've got the bunker, VFW, Rochester, Wisconsin. Or Rochester, I'm sorry. I keep saying Rochester. It's Rochester. Or Rochester? Could be either. No, I think it's Rochester. Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. So cool. And they got like a stage down here. But they got more. I mean, look at this. They got planes. They got helicopters. They got trucks. Holy bejeebas. Look at that. Let's get a peek in there, shall we? Look inside that beauty. Wow. And look at that. They got a plane. Not just one. Not just one plane. They've got 2 planes. Amazing. Simply amazing. And they've got some other vehicles here. Just insanity. Look at that. Look at that Jeep. There's that plane again. They have a tower. It says, dedicated to those still missing in action, prisoners of wars, you are not forgotten. Amen. Amen to that. You are not forgotten. Look up there. What is that, Chinaman? Is that Chinaman with a bomb? Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't even know. Looks like a Chinaman to me. Here's the stage I was talking about. Got a neat little stage area here. A beautiful American flag in the background. Then you got this beauty. Man, I think it's hilarious. There's a sign that says warning, do not walk under, but they have all these tables and stuff underneath it. Do not walk under. And there's the back of the bar. Wow. Simply amazing. You know, most people look forward when they're driving. Don't even bother to look to see what kind of things you can come across. I'm always scoping the roads. I'm also being a cautious driver, mind you, but I'm always scoping the roads so I can make sure. Oh boy, I think I'm walking through a swamp right now. And I am. But look at that. Plane in the background. Such a neat place. And again, thank you for your service. I should have just walked this way, but I wanted to show you everything. Honoring all who served. To be a veteran, one must know and determine one's price for freedom. I can't see it that well because of the reflection off the sun. That was cool. All right, back in the car, start heading home again. Ooh, listen to that. That is loud. I am in Racine County. And look at this. Abandoned? Oh yeah. Look at this beauty. Here we go, around the tree. Look at that. It's right on the river too. Yeah, nobody living here. Such a gorgeous day today. Look at that building right there. And that barn. There's an old GMC truck over there. That's got a lock on it. Some car parts. And we got to be careful. Very wet. Very wet. Take a quick look-see in here. Look at that. Drip, drip, drip. There's the car. Oh, it's just a pond. I thought there was a river. It's like a pond. I got my car running, so I do not want to let it sit there for long. Look in this garage area. What do you see? What do you see? Is there anything in there? Looks like there's some stuff in there. And there's this right here. The upper area. Yeah, all caved in. Wow. Lots of wood chopped down. Cut down, yeah. There's what was the second floor at one point. Gone. Neat little abandoned find here in Racine County. And a very loud electric pole. All right, let's head back. This here is the village of Mukwonago. And man, has this place blown up. Holy moly. I actually used to come out to Mukwonago every so often, and because one of our band members in one of the bands I was in lived out here. And yeah, none of this stuff was here back in the 90s when I would come up here and visit, or come out here and visit. This is Waukesha County. That's I-43 that we're crossing right now. If I was to go right, that would take me up to Milwaukee. If I was to go left, that would take me to Beloit, Janesville, and into Illinois. East Troy, where Alpine Valley Music Theater is. We're coming into the downtown area of Mukwonago. I'm not filming here today. I'm on my way back home. I just want to see what it looks like compared to what, if I can even remember anything from 30 years ago. Badger Burger, they had one of those in Richfield that closed. Oh, I think that's where Cashmere Music used to be. Maybe it was over here on the corner where Allstate is, or somewhere. There's a place called Cashmere Music that we used to visit back in the days of the band I was in. Fork in the Road. That's supposed to be haunted too on the left there. Fork in the Road Restaurant. It's an old enough building. Would not surprise me. Yeah, still kind of looks the same. I can't remember the last time I've driven through here. It has been a while. Someday I will stop here and do a full episode, but I've had a pretty full day. I've been out all day filming, so this is the area known as Genesee. And then coming up will be also Genesee Depot. Genesee Depot. I know that's not the words, I'm just saying. But there's an interesting place here in Genesee Depot we're not going to today, but I just thought I'd mention it. It's called 10 Chimneys. And 10 Chimneys was the home of Alfred Lunt and Lynn Fontaine. Two Broadway / actors / more I guess plays and stuff like that. So they had their house called 10 Chimneys. Genesee Depot is right up here about a mile away. And 10 Chimneys is probably on the left. Oh, no, I think it's on the right, actually. I think 10 Chimneys is on the right. And it's supposed to be this really cool place. I know they do tours there, but again, we're not stopping there today. I'm on my way home. I think it's still like a nonprofit organization or something like that where you can tour it and check it out. Yeah, Alfred Lunt and Lynn Fontaine. I actually visited their graves. They're buried at Forest Home Cemetery in Milwaukee. I did an episode, two-part episode of the famous burials there with Jane Ethan Couch from the author of Goatman, Washington County Paranormal. We went there and checked it out. This is the downtown area, a very small, charming downtown area of Genesee Depot. Again, someday I will stop here. I'm on my way home, so I'm not stopping right now. There's a historical marker. I want to stop, but no, I'm not gonna. I'll do separate episodes on this. I'm just driving through right now. 10 Chimneys Historic Site. So if you go straight, that's where 10 Chimneys is, straight that way. So yeah, this is Genesee Depot. Neat little area. This area I'm driving through now is called Wales, Wisconsin. Hey, there's an old gas station that's all boarded up. Not in use anymore. Still pumps there. That hasn't been closed. That has been open for a while, it looks like. But this here is Wales. Wales is where Mrs. Yogi lived. Grew up. But we should be coming down to I-94. Oh yeah, it's right there. Right down the hill here. This is, I'm not sure if this is Wales as well. It might be. Oh no, it's Delafield. So this is the city of Delafield. And this is built up. Holy moly. There's a lot of stuff here now. Yeah, lots of stuff. Right off the freeway. That's I-94 right there. Again, there's really nothing. There's not like a downtown area here for me to film at Delafield. Well, there is. I filmed Delafield, actually, the downtown area. That's west of here. This is just like a big area of commerce and shops and buildings. And this isn't the downtown area, but this is an area of Delafield that I don't recall filming. Or actually, I think I did. I filmed the Smiley Barn. That's on the other side of the freeway. I think it's on the other side of the freeway. I can't see it right now because there's a truck in the way. Yeah, it's still there. I see it now. That's back in my episode of Wales, where I talk about the shooting and the bank robbery and shootout that happened with the Oswald. It was a father and son. This is Shenekwa. It's a cool area, though. Shenekwa, North Lake. The Nashoda house should be around here somewhere. It was like a monastery for monks. That's supposed to be haunted, too. Yeah, I know, everything's haunted. Well, I read it in books. So if I read it in books, it must be true, right? Beautiful area, though, to drive in. So this is Beaver Lake, coming up somewhere on the other side here on the right. Beaver Lake Public Access. We should be coming into North Lake at some point. Another little area. And then it kind of turns into nothing until we get to Hartford. This is the Kettle Moraine Scenic Drive that we're on. That's a pretty driveway right there. North Lake, unincorporated. There's the sign on the right, and there's my squeaky brake. It's 25 here, and this car doesn't want to go 25 behind me. But they have no choice, because why? Because they're behind me. Established in 1860. There's St. Peter's Episcopal Church. And then right next to that, we have another church. Dueling churches. Teresa of Calcutta. Yep, this is... Oh, they have sidewalks. I thought it was just a side of the road. Did they put those in the last 20 years? Or have those sidewalks always been here? I don't know. This is North Lake, though. Gas $2.59 in North Lake. North Lake Inn, Italian food, pizzeria, North Lake Bear Trap Pub and Grill. And then just like that, we are leaving North Lake. I thought there was a train trestle somewhere. Maybe they took it down. Oh no, there it is. I was going to say, I remember a train trestle being somewhere. And there it is. The train trestle.